All right, what's up everybody? Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to this video. Thanks for clicking. Welcome to my channel as well. Today we're going to be installing a new ceiling fan. We've got an old one. This was the before picture, and here it is after. In this video, I'm going to show you how to step-by-step set up and install this new Hunter brand Kempton Park ceiling fan, 54 inches. It is beautiful and really easy to install. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. Please know that this video was made in partnership with Lowe's. They sent me this fan right here in exchange for an honest review, and that's what I'm doing today. If you are interested in picking up the fan for yourself, you can check the description for the product links. This thing is beautiful. Let's go ahead and get started. You got to take the old one down. Of course, you got to shut off the power. I'm no licensed electrician, but that's a no-brainer. Shut off the power before you take the old one out. This is the new one, brand new in the box. This is what it looks like coming out. Everything seems to be wrapped pretty well. No damage to the blades. Super important, obviously. But I do like to inspect everything before I proceed with installation. So first, we'll take the fan mount and get that screwed into the box up there using the long screws. Next, we'll unscrew this little piece right here and fish the 3 wires through, black, white, and blue. And then tie that piece. You can see there's threads on the end of it. You will secure those threads into the base of the motor unit and then replace that screw that you just took off in that prior step. Tighten that screw down with pliers. You want that ultra tight with pliers, not by hand. That's important for safety reasons. We're going to clip off about 8 inches of the wire. They always give you a little bit more than you need. Next, we'll take this piece right here and slide those 3 wires through and slide it down like that. Now the whole unit, it's pretty heavy, is ready to be attached to the bracket that we installed prior. That absorbs all of the weight for the motor unit, allowing you to work on the wiring. Speaking of wiring, it has a remote unit, but I have a fan on the wall, a switch that controls the light and fan. So we're going to be bypassing that and not actually installing the remote unit. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You cannot have both installed. Got my ground wires here. Remember, I have a fan control unit on the wall. So I have white, which is neutral, red, which controls the light box, and then black that controls the fan box coming out of the wall. And so I did neutral to neutral, white to white, black to black, and red to blue to bypass the remote. If you are installing the remote, the instructions are very clear. You can just follow those instructions and secure the wires as indicated. You'll actually place the remote receiver up there. Anyway, we'll take this thing and cover it up and then secure it with the provided screws and a drill. Be careful not to strip anything or damage your ceiling with your drill. And you secure those around the base. Next, we'll put on the fan blades themselves. This is not as easy as it looks. I recommend doing this before you put it up, but the instructions said do it after. I don't know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. If you put it up before, wiring and access to the wires can be a little awkward. If you put it up after, it can be a little cumbersome. Working upside down like this, you almost need 3 hands to do it. But I managed, and if I can do it, then you can do it. Here's a closer look at the 3 screws that you're going to be installing and tightening per fan blade. Next, you're going to unscrew this little screw on the light fixture. Don't lose it. And separate it from its cover. You'll put the little teeny screw right there. Don't tighten it all the way. And you should have a little keyhole now for that. Slide it on and twist and secure it with a drill. Be careful not to over tighten. Tighten the outer screws like this and then tighten the harness or connect. You should hear a click with the harness, the wiring harness. Finish tightening the screws here, just like you see. And that attaches the base for the bulbs. Put in your new bulbs. Low wattage, high efficiency bulbs is what I am installing. And then you can put your cover, your light cover on just like this. And we're sliding it here to counterclockwise or clockwise, righty-tighty. And it should click into place. Now let's turn the power back on and test out the fan control unit with the new fan. Yeah, I like the light. High speed works pretty well. In fact, it pushes, whoa, look at that. Tornado winds, hurricane winds happening. Overall, a highly recommended fan. We're keeping this. Name brand's got the quality and at a price that you can afford. Again, you can snag this using the links in the description below at Lowe's. Thanks so much. Hopefully this helped you out.